Jesus condemns this sort of love. He says in Matthew 5, "You have heard that it was said, 'Love your neighbor and hate your enemy.' But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. If you love those who love you, what reward will you get? Are not even the tax collectors doing that? If you love unbelievers or the unjust or your enemies, you're more loving than Allah."
Here's another perfect example. If you love your enemies, you are more loving than Allah. Can you think, David Wood, of how that could come back and bite you? Here's an example. Christians, if you can forgive me without being violent toward me, without requiring a blood sacrifice from me, if you can forgive me without that, you are more loving than Jesus. You are more loving than Yahweh. You see how this works? It's very, very simple. If you can put yourself in someone else's shoes and view your beliefs from a third-party perspective, it becomes very, very simple.
Think about that. What sense does it make for a human being to be greater than God in some important way?
Yes, David Wood, think about that. What sense does it make for a human being to be greater than Yahweh in some important way, like forgiveness?
And yet the world is filled with people who are more loving than Allah.
And yet the world is filled with people who are more loving than Yahweh and Jesus, who can forgive without violence, who can forgive without a blood sacrifice.
I love people more than Allah does, and I'm a psychopath.
He's proud of being a psychopath, by the way. And my guess is you love people more than Yahweh or Jesus, even though you're a psychopath.